I'm Nick Washenko Roofing. We're here at the Kumar residence. This is a roof claim with some repair scopes as it currently sits. What we're doing today is a simulated repair to see if we can service or repair on this product. The current roofing material is a Certainty and Independence. What it is a 3-tab with an applique layer, which turns it into a 50-year shake look product. There's no other product like this on the market. There's nothing that's dimensionally compatible to fit into its place. The reason I say that, you can pan in, is this doesn't have a sealant layer like a normal 3-tab. And it's designed that an applique layer is on every single tab, randomized, and so it's made to seal onto the raised surface as well. So the only thing that's dimensionally compatible, just by the sheer width, exposure, and everything, is going to be a 3-tab. The reason you can't use a 3-tab on this is a 3-tab is designed to sit onto another flat product, right? Whereas this has the applique layer on every single tab. Regardless, we're still going to perform a repair test where I remove the product and reinstall it to see what happens to the shingles above it. In order to take the shingle out, I'm going to need to remove the nails, which are going to be right above the exposure line, and then another course of nails, which is going to be right above the next course of shingles exposure line. I'm going to use a manufacturer-approved roofing flat bar, roofing nails, and a roofing hammer to complete that. First, I'm going to break the sealant layers, so the actual sealant that seals this shingle to this one. Then I'm going to pull the nails out, remove the shingle. If I notice any tearing, delamination, etc., I'll stop and I'll note that. And then after that, I'm going to reinstall the shingle. So with that being said, I'm going to get started. So just the first shingle, trying to get this nail out, I completely ripped this. This is about a 3-inch gap. I'll show that once I get the product out. Same thing happened on this nail. Same thing happened on this nail. You can zoom in, you can actually see this one. Can you see that?
Nah, not from this angle.
Here, better?
Oh, yeah.
See the big tear?
Yeah.
The shingles just aren't even pliable enough for me to get the nail out. So that's consistently happened across all 4 nails. So when I go to do that to the next course of nails and we see the same thing, I know I need to replace the 2 shingles above it already. I got the first course of nails out and I'm going to work on the second one. Yep, same thing happened here. Big hole. I'll show it at the end. Yep, the same thing happened here. All right, I've removed all the nails. Shingle should slide out pretty easily now. got a big hole in it. The other reason that so far that I found another reason this roof isn't repairable and why it's ripping so bad is this is completely covered in ice and water shield. Just given how far up the slope we are, I'd say they at least did 2 courses. So when you have ice and water shield and the shingles directly to it, they tend to stick really good, causing the tears to be a lot worse. So when I go to pull the nails out, we see tears like this happen. This is another bad one. It doesn't look big from there, but I can fit my whole finger through it. At this point, I'm just gonna reinstall the shingle and see if we observe any more damage. But at this point, I know I need to replace the 2 above it just because the nail holes, the tears that were caused by removing the nails. The reason that I'm not using another product to go into his place is, like I said earlier, there's no product that's dimensionally compatible with this on the market. You can't install a 3-tab. 3 tabs are designed to lay flat. This is designed to lay over top of the applique layers. You give me nails? Here, just throw them down. Boy, nice, thank you. All right, I gotta get the nail in the nail zone, which on this shingle is about a 1/2 inch above the exposure. I gotta lift the shingle above it high enough to get the nail, hammer, and enough force to get it perpendicular to the roof deck. So for this case, I'm gonna go right next to the old nails. We're gonna show before and after photos, but in order to do that, I need to lift the shingle to about here. I'm gonna put my nails directly next to the existing nails. You can see, talking about the pliability, the shingle is no longer laying down. That's because the fiberglass on the top, or near the top of the exposure here, is cracked. So there's no way for this to properly reseal. Another reason we would have to replace this shingle. Again, same thing, I'm going right next to the existing nail head. Same thing there, not laying down properly. I did the first course of nails. I just need a second to do the second course. Good one. all the nails are in. We'll get some still shots. Every single one of these tabs, the fiberglass is cracked on it. Some of them it's so bad you can actually see it through the surface of the shingle. So to repair one shingle on this roof, even though there's nothing dimensionally compatible, let's just say there was. To repair one, we damaged 4 more in the process. That means the roof is not repairable. There's no way we could bring it back to a pre-loss condition without completely replacing it, because it's a chain reaction. If we do one, we end up doing 4 more. If we do 4 more, then we do 16 more, and on and on. So we'll get some still shots and we'll show that we put the nails exactly next to the old nails. Clearly from the video you see I only lifted the shingles high enough to put the nails back where they need to go. I didn't lift them any higher than that. And then we'll also get some still shots of the tears while we remove the nail. But obviously this isn't repairable. So thanks for your time. Call us with any questions.